Alrighty. How's it going, everyone? We should be live. What's up, Sick Paws? Master Chief 150, Stealthy Stoic. How's everybody doing tonight? Alrighty. Let's get started. Alright. We left off with Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary on Two Betrayals. Legendary No Skulls. Let's do this. How's it going, JR Slayer? How's it going, Kid D? Hopefully you'll be in for a treat tonight. If you enjoy watching the campaign, if you enjoy watching the way that I play. We are starting off with a pretty tough mission. Obviously, I can't guarantee no deaths, and I can't guarantee no fuck-ups, so we will see how we do.
Any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
What's up, Captain Vicky?
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Finish the game without touching the controller. Yeah,
I didn't realize.
Gonna go ahead and pass up that one.
Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood. Which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off.
It's lagging.
I shall purge you at
Looks
once.
fine on me,
That's a good
so I
idea.
think that's only on your end. Although if anyone else is experiencing
Do what?
lag
I
or
have the index.
crappy quality, let me
Just
know.
Float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
There's a storm where you are? So where are you in the world?
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
Sweden.
We followed outbreak containment procedure to the
Whoa, Sweden. What time is it there?
as we manage this crisis.
Isn't it like
Chief, I'm
isn't it
picking
like
up-
midnight right
Why
now?
would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it.
Welcome, NXT 3000, and hello to England. Hello from Pennsylvania.
Look out!
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get my aim under me real quick. This is my first time playing in probably about, oh wow, probably about a week. Can I do this without taking any health damage? That would really help. Here we go.
We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo.
Greetings from Philly.
According to my
You're
analysis
very
of the
close to me.
available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring and will cut through a number of primary systems. We
Oh
need to
right, you
trigger
can't zoom in with
detonation
any
on a
weapon. I
large
forgot
scale,
about that.
However, a Starship's fusion reactor is going critical.
So basically, the only way to survive this fight is to get
I'm
the
going to search what's
get the
left of
Sentinels to kill the
Covenant
elites
battle
for
net, see
you,
if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash
and
site.
hopefully not
If the ship's
attract
fusion
their
reactors
attention
are still
too much.
relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
Okay, here we go. Thank goodness for the range on the shotgun. And I think I can use his plasma rifle. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Have I done that better? Yeah, a little bit, but that's pretty close to ideal. Alright, now this is the tough part. And this was the tough part in the walkthrough, because if you mess this up the first time, when you restart from the checkpoint, you don't get the music, the gun pointed at the head of the music of the universe. So I had to make sure I got this on the first try in order to make it look and sound cinematic. So let's see if we can do this. We press this over to this shield, look up, toss a grenade, hopefully get the elites. Yes, I did. Perfect. All right. Let's see if I remember in my walkthrough I ended up using all my grenades at this point, so I didn't have any to use. So this is actually going to be, oh wow, that went very, very well. Let's see if I can do this without even losing health. Yeah, I can. Maybe a little bit of health. Nothing significant.
Yet, but we need to buy some time.
Cool,
in
first
case the
try.
Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range.
Yep, they've seen me.
If we
Here they
damage
come.
or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some
Here
time.
they come.
I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and
Oh boy,
neutralize the device.
they're both getting, stuck him. There we go. I got both elites at the same time. Now the tricky part here is the fact that you can only carry 2 weapons at a time. Normally not a big deal. In this case, you need about 3 or 4 different weapons to take out all the enemies on this ziggurat. And you can only carry 2 at a time. So, I think what I like to do... there's a bunch of different ways you can do this, but there's only one really way that I consider absolutely ideal. I like to use the Needler. And not grenade my feet. Generally a good idea. That's a dead jackal. Let's see if this is gonna work. I may have to abandon this for a different... Nope. So Needler doesn't want to home in on those guys. That's alright. The Needler will home in on the guys over here. See those elites all the way down there? Yeah, Needler will take them out. Quite nicely. At least it should. Bad grenade. Bad grenade. Oh. This went south very quickly because I'm all out of Needler ammo. Oh dear. Time to go up for a health pack. And I think a pistol. I'm hoping that will help. There's a checkpoint. Stick with the pistol and shotgun on this level? Yeah. The trick is, you know, after... I mean... No, let's try that again. Pistol and shotgun work very well after the first pulse generator. But before you get there, getting down this ziggurat and clearing out all the enemies is kind of tricky without weapon walking. Alright, so health pack, sniper rifle, and pistol. And the problem is the sniper rifle only comes with 8 bullets. And you want to conserve those all for the bottom base battle against the tank. Because that's what I use to take out the elites. So, can at least take out the jackal here. And I think I'm gonna have to fall back on the plasma pistol so that I don't waste sniper rifle ammo. How are we doing? Wow, I missed. That'll do it. Yeah, there goes 1 bar of health. Come on. Come on. Where's your head? Where's your head at? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Alright. Well, that's taken care of. Come on. How many times do I have to shoot you in the head? Alright. Can I maybe scare you out of there? That worked. And not a single headshot was landed that day. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. So that should do it. I think we should be able to make our way down with nothing but a pistol from here. I see red dots, but I'm pretty sure they're just grunts. Nope, nope, I hear an elite. So that's gonna be a problem. Where's this guy at? Oh, right, those guys. The ones that I wanted to use the Needler for, but I couldn't, because it wasn't working. What am I gonna do? Suppose I could use a plasma pistol on him. The choking is real. This ain't choking. No, this is there's nothing to do with nervousness here. This shit just sometimes happens. There we go. Not exactly the most creative way to kill elites, but effective nonetheless. Taking so much time, the music stopped. Yeah, the music always stops for me, but this is basically how you have to do it on Legendary, because you can't just make your way down here without planning. Not on Legendary. But now it's all clear. All clear. Just gonna take our merry time. Will there be Master Chief Collection custom games tonight? Probably not, because MCC is broken as fuck when you try to play multiplayer.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those Banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
Alright, but there might be Reach custom games, because Reach actually, you know, functions. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do pretty much what exactly as I do in my walkthrough, because I found a tactic that just works. It works every single time. And it requires a little bit of understanding about how the game works, and it requires you to understand what are called firing positions. You'll see the enemies move around down there. It looks like it's seemingly random, and it kinda is, but you'll notice they're moving from one point to another. It's just that there's so many different points that they can choose from that it doesn't look totally terribly rigid. But if you go over here to the left, they are programmed to migrate in order to come over here to meet you. See here, here comes the Gold Commander, and now their firing positions change to positions in and around these rocks. So over here, the Wraith cannot get you. So I pick up a rocket launcher, and now here's what I do: snipe it. It should be no secret or surprise to any of you that it takes 2 sniper rifle shots to kill a red elite. Or you can snipe him once. What he'll do is he'll find a place to go hide, and then you can blow him out with a rocket, and that's enough to kill him. In fact, that's enough to kill the highest ranking Gold Elite Commander. Alright, so snipe once, he goes and hides, blow him out with a rocket. That's another elite down. So snipe once, he goes and hides, blow him out with a rocket. There he is. And one left, at least for now, because there's plenty more elites left than just this guy. Now, normally that would work. I just didn't quite land the rocket close enough, and I just managed to piss him off. Hopefully I can get him before his shield recharges. And there we go. And unless I'm mistaken, that should be all the elites, so now all that's left is the Wraith. And rocket launcher for the Wraith. And the nice thing about fighting from over here is that the Wraith can't get you. It fires a mortar, and that mortar connects with this, you know, vertical support beam if you hide under here. So it can't get you at all. See? Can't get you at all. You're completely free to kill it with the rocket launcher from here with no risk whatsoever. Maybe make sure the grunts don't get in your way. Doesn't matter. I must have missed a couple of those because it doesn't normally take four rockets to kill a Wraith. There we go. Now the Wraith is down. Grunts panic, mop him up with a pistol, and that's that. And I still haven't died yet. And now we're free to get the Banshee.
Good. Let's get moving. The nav point marks our target.
You're scared of the Flood? The Flood are only scarier... Flood are scarier when you kind of think about them. It's, one of those things, I think it was Stephen King said it. He said is that the monster that you imagine in your mind is scarier than any possible monster that you could possibly conceive of. than that you could, you know, come up with if you gave it some kind of physical embodiment. And that's basically the concept of the Flood, is that that basically is how the Flood is that the concept of it and how you think of it is a lot scarier than it actually is. So, if anyone knows who exactly said that, because I'm not 100% sure if it was Stephen King or what, but he was talking about monsters in movies and why he often, you know, doesn't show the monster until like the very end or whatever. And he said he was letting it play off of the viewer's imaginations to make the movie that much scarier. So if anyone knows who said that, please let me know, because I don't remember who it was. Oh crap, I just blew the elite off the platform. I think I also blew away his plasma rifle. I'm gonna want that to kill the sentinels. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. This isn't good. Alright. So for those of you who are not aware, pistol and rocket launcher, not very effective against sentinels, which is what's going to be coming after I hit the first pulse generator. So, please excuse me while I take a little detour to collect some weapons. Normally I would use the Elite's plasma rifle, but I kind of just blew that off the edge with an unintentional explosion. Alright, so rocket launcher's there. I might be coming back for that. Let's go. Pistol on sentinel action? No. Pistol versus sentinels just sucks. Even if they didn't have shields, it just does not take them down very effectively. I'm fucked? Why am I fucked? Pistol actually do anything to sentinels? Yes, but it doesn't. It's not very effective.
Signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. We need to interrupt the pulse generator's energy stream. I've adjusted your shield system so that it will deliver an EMP burst to disrupt the generator, but you'll need to walk into the beam to trigger it. The EMP blast should neutralize the generator, but it will also drain your shields and leave you vulnerable until they recharge.
Alright, so when you hit this generator, sentinels will come from the ceiling as well as from the door. You can go to the back, and so that's what I'm gonna do. It doesn't really take much. You just have to get out of the center of the room and let your shield recharge.
The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
And now we have to take them out. Plasma rifle, pretty good against sentinels. That doesn't mean you might not you won't get chewed up by